Gauteng Schools Wing. The education sector is trying valiantly to salvage the school year. Gauteng Primary School staff members were preparing to welcome learners to school from sun up. Learners were separated according to their grades, with more attention diverted to grades 1 and 2 who were back at school for the first time in months. The parents of those learners shared their views on the reopening.
I am very anxious. I'm very, worried like any other normal parent. Got a lot of anxieties and, but I think we've prepared them. We've actually spoken to them and, kids these days are actually shocking because they understand. They've also been following on the news. They know what's happening. They know what to do, what not to do. So I think we've done as much as we can as parents. And I leave the rest to them and to the teachers.
They actually sent us a video that explained the whole process, that we were also able to show our kids to, so that they understood what it was that they needed to do, what the rules were. And as I understand today, they are going to do orientation with the kids just so that they also are aware and just, make them understand what it is they need to do.
It was not all smiles and excitement for everyone, however. Going back to school under these circumstances was nerve-wracking for some.
She's scared. She's very scared, but she has to come to school. So there's not more that we can do.
Learners were also canvassed.
What are you excited to do at school? Who are you excited to see?
Play with my friends and have fun.
Just tell me about being at home. What were you getting up to at home?
Sometimes fun, sometimes bored.
Are you excited to see your friends?
Hey? No.
Tell me about social distancing and wearing your mask. What is social distancing?
Social distancing is when you have to stay away from another person.
Similar procedure were followed at the Rosebank Primary School. The principal says contrary to popular belief regarding compliance by younger children, learners are easily adapting to the new norm.
I witnessed something very sweet the other day when the grade R's were here before we had the second break. And the games where they were playing that but without actually touching each other. So little children are amazing beings. They adapt and they seem to have adapted very well to the environment and they just keep going. It's actually been an amazing sight to see.
The Gauteng Department of Education is satisfied with the conditions of schools currently and says there were no disruptions thus far.
We know that there are those that would have been anxious, but we just want to allay their fear. Learners will be on a rotational basis. They are in different groups, so they will know on which days they will be coming. But today, because all of them must come so that they understand on when or which groups do they belong to, so that they know moving forward how they're going to be managed. Learners are expected to continue with their catching up of the curriculum time lost, because we know that the grade 12s, their paper is set. They need to be going for pre-trial examination and move to the examination.
Next week, the lost cluster consisting of grades 5 and 8 will join the other grades. The academic year is expected to conclude on the 15th of December. Nosipho Mncube, SABC News, Johannesburg.